Alright guys, remember this, the engraving. Always remember where it's at. Oops. Bearing. Go, yeah, there you go. And then this will go like that, I think, or like this. Let's find down the instructions. Oh yeah, go like that. The instructions, it says you go like this. And there you go. Now all I'm just gonna do is bolt this. You can see it's kind of tricky because they're smaller screws. Untie it, don't tie it too hard though. There you go. And this is the front differential spur thingamajig, all assembled. This goes on the right, like so. Now let's see, what does he say? Now it's some belt assembly. Alright, now we're gonna put the bearing holders. I already put one side, and it has a gate, like a little line that it's the default. That I'll show you in the chassis. There's a default for it. Put this on. They go tight in. Put this back on. Oops, backwards. And there you go. It's now pretty much is when installing the chassis. I will show you something on the chassis real quick here. On the chassis, I think I showed it earlier, it has some settings. No, sorry, some settings here. I don't know if I can focus. There you go. You have to look on the instructions where's the default setting, and you leave it there on the default. This on here. I heard somebody said that they should build these bulkheads first, and the installation of this particular part in first because it's easier. I guess they were right. So, mental note, remember to put this first. Build the bulkheads with the bearings, everything attached together, because it's a pain in the butt if you don't do it first. And try to just slide them in, because apparently that's what they probably want you to do, to slide them in, but then you have to adjust them. There we go. You went in. I hope you guys got that. If not, just do read one and try to maximize. Then you see them little grooves right here where my finger is pointing. You need to put on the third hole from top to bottom, and you just go like that. Just be careful, you can overdo it. Go to the next other side and lower the setting. That hurt. Okay, I passed it a little bit. And on the third hole. So it's already on the setting. So now turn your car back. Oh, I forgot. You see, common mistake. Forget this. The belt. Let's just get it back out. Put the belt in. And put it all again together. Wish it wasn't that hard this time because I already know how to do it. Now you need to do is check your settings. Default third hold. Default. Oh, this one went all the way down. Try to hold it down, not too hard though, and it will go over easy. It's almost on the third hold. There you go. Third hold. Third hold. See, bevel goes right there. It feels like a little bit tense. Just wiggle it a little bit. Let's see if I could put the belt on the side here. It has a little bit of binding, as you can see, but I guess with usage it will go through soft. Then again, it's going on a brushless system, so it's gonna have power. Okay. Those setting holes that I showed you just now, these little bolts go in there. I forgot to show you that. They go in there. It's really tiny. So you gotta be careful when you're screwing it in. Yep. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna try to do this so you guys can see. I need to magnetize this screw head, but I'm gonna buy me another set the same because I already messed up the 2mm one. They go easy in. It's not that hard to put those in. You don't have to tie them up so much because you might strip it. And there you go. Setting 3, default setting. Assembling the rear differential solid state. The car came with the front and rear, but I bought the one-way differential for the front. So when I apply brakes, the front keeps spinning and the rear just locks. You do that and realism look on the when you go drifting. I have noticing that I didn't sew on the bag that last screw that I put in, this tiny one, the really tiny screw that is to hold the setting in place. Hopefully I found it. Oh, I did. I just found it. Yeah, I need that bad boy. Yeah, there you go. That's assembled. Now let's see. Okay, this is pretty much the same thing. You put this on. And it has a little pin that goes in. Where is it? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I brought this. I thought I would need it. Yeah, this is gonna be a little pain in the butt. I don't recommend this. You can mess something up. And there you go. It went in. A little bit of pressure. So it could go through. And you'll set. There you go. You win. That's what she said. Now go to the next side. Repeat. Once again, guys, this is not a professionally made video. This is a noob trying to do this professional work. But thanks to all the people on the internet that for some reason inspire us beginners to do something as cool as this. You know what I'm saying? Oops, came off. Always make sure that it's aligned. You don't want to mess things up. And apparently it's not aligned. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not aligned. These little suckers are slippery. They are slippery indeed. Hey guys. Okay. Eventually I put in the front screws on the middle bar. Yeah, I forgot what they're called. And I'm gonna start putting the what's they call it? The rear bulkhead bearing housing. Yeah. Bulkhead bearing housing. Okie dokie. It's good to see. I read on the forums that it's good to tap a little bit of oil in the screws so they go easier. Just a little drop, not much. so you can wet the threads. Go easy on it. It would easily go in. Just a little dab. And make sure to look at the instructions, because I mistakenly did this inside and it's supposed to go in the outside. I'm flushing the inside. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to do like I just did, but if you're careful, you can do it. That's what she said. So what I'm doing is, even though my 2mm got a little bit straight, I just, present them there. And just screw it a little bit. Until it starts to swim, and then I use my other. You really have to be careful from stripping. A common mistake. I guess I have more SKUs to buy more tools. I recommend the drill with the long hex bits because it's a hassle-free thing. See?